It's very warm.
Oh, thank you, Ewelina. It's wonderful. So here we are in the kitchen. It's August edition of Ewelina's garden.
Yeah.
When I walked in the kitchen, I saw these. So what have we got here? All these wonderful jars.
Yes, it's many sauces with my tomato, because now is in time when I spend more time in kitchen, not in garden. So we have many sauces. It's tomato with courgette and garlic, tomato with peaches and curry, tomato sauce with pineapple and corn, tomato with plum and cinnamon. So we have many different variety, and I must prepare more because still I have tomatoes.
You've got more tomatoes in the garden. Are we going to have a chance to go down and pick some of the tomatoes today?
Of course.
Wonderful. So you've got enough food then to keep you going during the winter.
Yeah.
And so everything, all that hard work you've done in the garden all through the year. So what about the weather this year? Because we've had very, very long period of very dry weather, very little rain.
Yeah.
And how's that affected the tomatoes?
Well, they come too early because we had very cold spring.
Okay.
So, and now they come all in the same time. So.
Right. Are they normally soft, a little bit softer, these ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are good for eating, or to make chutney and to make sauce?
Whatever, you can do all.
Which ones do you use for making the sauces that you showed me earlier? Which ones are good for eating? What would you do with this one, for example?
I think I can prepare a new sauce with red wine and red onion.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I just love the shape. They're just so pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, really nice.
Shall we get a few more for the sauce?
Yeah, of course.
And are you going to use this for making a sauce, or would you?
You can bake them. You can make something like, hash brown?
Yes.
So you can make something similar from courgette. Yeah.
So what about the plants themselves now? Do you just pull these up, or what happens with them?
Well, they should go to compost.
How people in Wales and in Britain don't really think to plant things in their gardens after August or September. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, many people think when summer is the end, it's the end gardening. It's not true. Because all year you can have food, flowers, so all the time, every month you can connection with nature. Yeah.
What are you doing here? What's happening here?
This year wooden is very expensive, so very slow I buy my little fence.
Yes.
So today morning I start painting this part.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. And I think we've talked before about how we use things and recycle. You've got a pair of gloves for me then, have you?
Yeah, I have a job for you.
Oh goodness me, thank you. So let's pop these on, shall we? I hope they're my size.
Yeah.
So what varieties have we got? Oh, these are beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, first time I have this variety. They are little, not too huge, not too high, so they will be perfect here.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
So how long did that take your husband to make for you?
1 day.
Just a day's work?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. And it's got two layers there.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going to put these? You better guide me as to where you want them.
You saw this
in
spaces.
Between, okay.
Yes.
And how deep do we have to go?
You must put all full.
Right down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How many kilos of tomatoes do you think you're going to get this year?
This year too much. For this moment, around 18 kilos.
18 kilos of tomatoes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. First time I can say I have too much tomatoes.
Yeah. And there's onions, garlic.
Yeah, courgette, cucumbers, herbs, lettuce.
Yeah.
You have many.
And all just for a little bit of money that you've had to spend.
I don't know, but a lot, because I have food for all year in jars, in freezer. So,
So what's your message if there was anybody, a family out there, and they haven't got much money, you know, for next year, for example? What message would you give those people about what to do in the garden?
Start gardening. You don't need huge garden. Really, you don't need huge space, and it will be nice for you. That's why Polish people laughing when we had lockdown here, because many people remember the same when we have communism.
Yes.
And it's joke in Poland. Poland survived communism because we had jars.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was much the same here during the Second World War.
Yeah.
You know, my grandfather told me he had to turn his garden into growing. He had chickens to get an egg. So I think, you know, when difficult times come, you know, we can use our gardens very.
Yeah, normal person can't change politics, you know, but you can do something for you and for your family.
Thank you so much. These are absolutely wonderful. All the different shapes and colours and sizes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, you have many kilos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are my favourite.